Well, good morning everybody, it's Richard here. Welcome back to the channel, and this will be episode, I think, 6 of the carburetor problem. And today Sunshine's going down to Redoak garage in Maidstone, which is about 15 minutes away, and so I'm waiting for Simon to come along with his truck to put Sunshine on the back of the truck, and then he'll be going down to have the hopefully the issues sorted out. So it's quite an exciting day really, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, fingers crossed this will be a positive outcome eventually. How we're going to back him up well, remains to be seen, and because he's sort of stuck in here between this and another vehicle next door, so I'll see if I can film that. And anyway, come along and see what happens. Okay, see you later, bye. Waiting, here we go, here's the truck. Oh yeah, here we go. Fantastic, Simon's arrived. So we've successfully moved Sunshine there. And now I'm going to see whether Simon's going to load Sunshine on the back of his low loader. This is from BGT. Bailey Grove Transport, which is, he's a local guy, and hopeful that we had a bit of an effort getting Sunshine to that position. Luckily she started up at the last minute, and then I could back up because it's on a slope here slightly, which is always good fun. So this is not a situation I enjoy, watching my pride and joy being loaded onto, but it's the best way to get her down to the garage. I suppose when you think about what they came off the production line as vans, I suppose you would, wouldn't you? So.
Picked a couple of these up.
Oh, you have? Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, yeah.
Or they've not had one.
Well, it depends on the year, of course.
Yeah.
So this would be 67 to 79.
Yeah.
So this particular model was made. So yeah. Do the big winch. Oh, it's tilting as well, that's very good. Brian James trailers. That's very clever. Straps ready. I know, yes, yeah. The big reveal.
Is it handbrake still on?
Handbrake is off.
Off?
Yes. So the handbrake's under the dashboard. It's like a umbrella stick. See it there?
Oh, yeah.
Let's pull it. That's it. Okay.
That's fully on?
Yeah, that's fully on. That's fully on. You won't. It's just to the rear wheels. So
Right.
which are so you've got discs on the front and shoes on the back. So it's just pulling on there. So,
Okay.
so we're all ready to go. Practically. Nice decent. Okay. So there we go. Sunshine's on his way to Redoak garage. That was really well done. Sad sight that not under his own steam, but never mind. And I will be following in Passio. We've arrived, we're just sorting out the traffic jam. He's just waiting for his wife, so he's parked over there, so he should be able to back in then. Is that Mondeo in the way?
No, it depends on where they want it, really.
Yeah, okay. Shall I go and ask?
Everyone gets past it at the moment.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I know it's very tight down here,
yeah, that's why.
because I thought I'd park on the main road. Well, I thought I'd just jump in here and just give you a bit of an update before I show the last part of the video for this particular episode of Sunshine's carburetor issues. The camper van Sunshine was taken down to Redoak garage, and you saw that being offloaded there. And then after that, I left Sunshine with a really nice guy called Simon, who's a mechanic who's worked for Volkswagen in his previous lives, and he knows all about air-cooled engines. And then he gave me a call about various bits and pieces that needed to be done. And so I then popped down. The video you're about to see is me popping down and explaining about the work that needs to be done. So I'll leave that video to tell you that story. There will be further updates because it's not a complete story yet, as you can imagine. Also, you know, basically there's quite a bit of work to be done, which is what he's carrying on doing. I've given him the authority to go ahead and do that. Also, Passio, my 124 Spider, also needs to go into Litscombe's of Maidstone, a Fiat garage. They also do Jeep and Pulsar and Volvo. They're a part of Stellantis Group company. And so he went in for a cam belt change and a water belt, as a serpentine belt change as well. So that was done. But I also borrowed a very nice Fiat 500, which is a new one, last year's hybrid model, which is a very low hybrid, because I think it's a 22 kilowatt battery in that, or might even be less than that. So I'm going to let that, I did a review of that on the channel because I couldn't resist that because it's such a sweet car. So I'm going to let that play out, and then what will happen is when I get a next update for what's happening with Sunshine, we'll go back, because all this is car related, so I thought it was quite easy to slip this in, really. So yeah, but if you're enjoying the channel, if you enjoy my channel, and also this particular the episodes, do give me a like, because that helps the analytics. And also, if you're not a subscriber, and please do subscribe. Just to give a shout out to Paul Wilson, because the other part of the work I've been doing on the Goldring Lenco 72 has now been completed, and I'd like to thank Paul personally over the internet, over at YouTube, for the information he gave me about all those lovely records that I was playing. That was really helpful, Paul. Thank you so much, and you've allowed me to post that into the description box so that everyone can see that who viewed that particular episode. And just finish that off. As you can see, it's in the background, it's being road tested still, and so there'll be more fun coming on that particular episode stuff, get it right. And I've got other projects in the pipeline. But yes, until then, keep safe and stay tuned. So I'm at Redoak Garage this morning, and I've been speaking to Simon, who's the amazing guy who's doing some work on Sunshine. And as you can see, the engine is out, and there's some major things that we need to be doing. So Simon, can you just tell me exactly what we need to be doing here.
Well, basically we need to be replacing the cylinders and the pistons.
So the cylinders are these bits, and the pistons, which are the bits that go inside.
And
Okay.
rebuilding the engine with the cylinder heads with gaskets this time.
Okay.
Which weren't fitted in before.
Yeah, someone's just explained to me that there's no gaskets being fitted to the cylinder heads, which is why you've got this degradation around here with the blowing here. The fluid in here is nothing to worry about. This is to make sure that the seals are there and that everything's in place as well. So it's a big major piece of work that's going to take place. And also the clutch will need to be replaced as well, which is always a good policy. And here, so this is the clutch plate, and here, so we're going to replace those. And also, so what was else needed for there? The bearings or something?
Main oil seal.
Main oil seal needs doing. So quite a big piece of work. There was me tinkering with the outside, and there was some more stuff going on inside. So yes, but as you can see, sun shines up on the ramp again, apart from when all the other work was done. So so we will leave Simon and his team to finish off, and I'll catch up with everybody later. See you later. So, welcome back, and this is my little 500. This is the Fiat 500 hybrid 3-cylinder, and Passio is in for his cam belt change and also water pump, serpentine belt it's called. So I have taken delivery of this as a courtesy car, and I really do love this colour. I hope you're getting an idea. It's like it comes over slightly different on film. Actually, looking at it, it's a greeny bluey colour, but it looks more grey in this, unless I'm wrong. But it's a green, yes, it's quite nice. It's a 74 plate, so it's the end of last year, 24. It could be 25. I'm not sure when it was first registered. But it's what they call top, which sounds like the old lounge to me, specification. Sorry about the wind. But I do, of course, it's got these lovely wheels on here. So I'm going to open up, got the key. So we should be able to, there we go. That tells me, and then the boot, have a look in here. Okay, you've probably seen these 500, a bit like Grigio was, my little 959, same sort of design really. But yeah, it's quite good. Have a look inside. It makes me laugh, this little shelf here, so tiny. But yes, there we go. It's a hybrid, so we do have a battery. We do have the petrol engine. So yeah, so let's have a look inside. So let's just take the key out of my pocket. Right, so okay, so let's just come in. The very windy day today. I don't know quite what's going on there, but so usual 500 stuff. If I just flip the key, which comes out here, put the key in the handle and turn the ignition on.
Really, and that's what we used to eat.
Turn the radio on, I guess. And yes, so nice dashboard. Interesting thing about the dashboard is that I actually thought I didn't have any petrol, because I was looking at the gauge here and thought this right hand side bit was the petrol. In fact, it's not that, it's the other sections, which actually shows about 50% full, I think. Yeah, and then the left hand side is actually the amount of range you've got. So you've got 183 miles of range, and this car's done 3,605 miles. It's 15 degrees, So yeah, so we start up. There we go. You see, as the rev counter goes up on the left, slightly new, different format to what I was used to with the other car. Sometimes you could change that. So if I just... You've got a rev counter on the left there, RPM, month by 1,000, so it's doing about 1,000 revs a minute. So yeah, so that's quite good. Got a large display there, and then you've got the other controls down here, digital temperature, and then obviously the fan speed, and then you've got all the other bits that go with that. Heated rear window, circulation there, and then you can put the heavy front, that's blower, or I normally have it on the front there. It's a 5-speed gearbox, electric windows, both sides. I always find these cars missing. They never come with a centre armrest. When I had the other car, when I had my 595 what was it, Grigio, I bought a piece to go here because I just like to put my arm down there, and then you've got the glove compartment. Quite lovely room, lovely sunroof. Doesn't lift, but you've got if it should be too sunny, you've got this catch here to stop the sun, which is quite nice. It's sprung loaded, so yeah, it's on the whole quite good. So yeah, and nice steering wheel, very light steering. I couldn't believe how light the steering was. But yes, so nice cabin actually, nice cabin in here. Let's have a look under the bonnet, and let's have a look. We have to go down here. So stay with me a second. What happens here? Well, that's different. How do we? I don't know how to over the bonnet. Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. I was turning it the wrong way. Let's have a look under the bonnet, shall we? Dropping the phone. Oops. Slight different catch on it. Should be a way of doing this. Just stay with me a second. So there we go. If you remember where the stay was there. So it's a 3-cylinder engine. There we go. I'm not sure if it has a wet belt or not on this one. Yeah, 3-cylinder engine. Very quiet, I have to say. Quite impressed. Stop start, of course. One of Mr. Fiat's best. There's no turbo on this. There was a turbo on the other one I had, which used to be sort of around about here. So yes, but otherwise it's okay. Yeah, all in good nick. Yes, so there we go. One little Fiat. Also, we've got LED headlights. We've got fog lamps on the front there. DRLs, I suppose, yeah, right-hand lights, DRLs as they call it. Yes. Yeah, quite iconic. Nice stripe down the side, bit chrome man. Nice chrome door handles. Yeah, of course the new one will be coming in November. We're going to have the new 500, the new shape in a hybrid. They're putting an engine back in that. So yeah, so it should be interesting really. So yeah. Anyway, let me know what you think, and yeah, thank you. See you soon.